Hamas, of course, accuses Israel of breaking the ceasefire, but no matter which side you're on, the horrors in Gaza continue. Lindsay?
Matt Rivers reporting from Tel Aviv tonight. Thank you, Matt. We'll take a turn now to those thrilling finishes and nail-biters in the NCAA tournament. Let's bring in ABC's Ike Ejiaji, who's been watching all the game action today in men's and women's college basketball. So, Ike, who's out and who gets to live to see another day?
Well, Lindsay, with a spot in the Sweet 16 on the line, the remaining teams left fans fearing for their brackets as big upsets and thrilling finishes made for an exciting second round. Now, the weekend starting with an iconic showdown. John Calipari and the Arkansas Razorbacks beating Rick Pitino and the St. John's Red Storm. But it was the nightcap that had fans on the edge of their seats. 6th seed BYU holding off a late rally from number 3 Wisconsin, beating them by only 2 points, reaching the Sweet 16 for the first time in more than a decade. And if you were still awake, number 8 Gonzaga giving the top seed Houston a scare. The Cougars holding on late, though. UConn's bid for a 3rd straight title ending tonight, falling to the Florida Gators by just 2 points. And top teams down to the wire on the women's side, too. Defending champs South Carolina rolling past Indiana, continuing their dominant run to a repeat. And Lindsay, as far as those Cinderellas, McNeese and Drake, well, the dance has ended for them. But if you're looking for more long shots to possibly go all the way, there'll be more games tomorrow on the women's side as they continue the second round of their tournament. Lindsay?
Hope your brackets are still intact there, Ike. Thank you. There's still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Sunday. A disturbing image shows a coach pulling a player's hair and what happened next. And an arrest in a shocking murder, a woman accused of killing her wife after previously killing her husband. Next tonight, a California woman accused of stabbing her wife to death last month is now in U.S. custody. Yolanda Marodi was arrested in Mexico and turned over to U.S. Marshals on Saturday. Prosecutors allege that she attacked her wife, a fire captain, after learning that she planned to leave her. In 2003, Yolanda Marodi pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter in the stabbing death of her husband and was sentenced to 11 years in prison. A high school basketball coach in New York State was fired Friday night for shocking behavior after his team lost a state championship game. An NFHS network live stream shows Northville girls head coach Jim Zullo yanking the ponytail of one of his players. Zullo, who is 81 years old, told our Albany station WTEN the player had cursed at him after he told her to shake hands with the other team. Police are now looking into whether charges should be brought.